Okay, so good day guys. As you all know, I don't want to waste much of your time, but today we're gonna analyze gold and see what we can expect this coming week. So first of all, we're gonna start on the daily time frame. So as we can see that gold overall trend is bullish. Gold was rallying to the upside for 9 weeks, and it had to come to an end for gold to give us a pullback, and then we can look for more buying opportunities because currently gold is in a pullback phase. So on my other live analysis on gold, we talked about this first daily order block right here, which we said this was our last line of defense in order for us to still look for bullish opportunities on gold. But that order block was invalidated, and this order block also was also around this psychological level, the 4,000 level. This daily order block was invalidated because we wicked up below that order block, and we tapped into this other daily order block right here. So we're gonna delete that one. So as we said, that this was our last line of defense to still look for bullish opportunities, but we invalidated this order block and we tapped into another order block on gold. So as we can see, gold is currently rejecting from this zone right here, this order block right here. So all I'm going to do on the daily time frame is that I'm just gonna mark out our zones. So on the daily time frame, this price action right here, we can see that we are currently just trading the pullback phase on gold. For me, the pullback is not yet over. We can't look for bullish opportunities because gold is still bearish if we look on the 4-hour time frame. So we're gonna go to the 4-hour time frame to see more price action. So as we can see, where this impulsive drop to the downside, and gold was just consolidating, and then we had another push to the downside. Now currently gold is consolidating again, so what we can expect is that gold to push a little bit still higher, and then we're gonna see another drop on gold. So I talked about the 3-phase move that gold always likes to do. So currently we are on our second phase, targeting the 3rd phase. So as you can see, we can just do, I'm just gonna follow market structure. That's all. So we had this impulsive move to the downside, and gold created a low, and then a little bit push to the upside, creating a lower high, and then another push, creating a lower low. So currently we had the gold is currently putting in a lower high, and then we can expect another lower low. So this was the first break of structure right there, and then this is the second break of structure. That is the second break of structure on gold. So this is gonna be our swing high right here. This is gonna be our swing high right here, and then for our swing high, and currently gold made its swing low right here, swing low right there. So this is gonna be a strong swing high, and this is our weak swing low. So we still expect gold to take out this low, and then we can hopefully look for buying opportunities. But currently, as you can see, a push to the downside, correction, and another push to the downside, giving us a clear break of structure. So after a break of structure, we should always expect a pullback. So currently gold is doing a bearish pullback a bullish pullback in order for us to get a bearish move to the downside. So we already established our swing high and our swing low and our clear break of structure. So what we can expect is that we can see now we just have to look for our where gold is hopefully gonna turn to give us our sell give us another sell. So this is our extreme order block right there. That is our extreme 4-hour order block right there. And then we also have another area where we can look for gold to turn around. So we already established. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. So as we can see, when gold tapped into this area right there, we had a rejection from this area. So and then we had another push to the downside. So for most people, they will say that this candle right here is caused this break of structure on gold, but for me that is just a liquidity trap. So most of them would have marked it out and tell that is their order block, and they would have looked for another selling into it. So for them it worked out. If they kept holding to target this area, they would have still been currently now at break even or still in a little bit of profit. So what I also advise is that if you can see gold is giving it, you have entered the market and gold is pushed near your target, is best to take partial profits and put your other amount on break even. So as you can see, this area right there is just a trap. So that is just a liquidity trap. So there's liquidity resting above this. As we can see, it also created a double top right there. So I still expect gold to take out this level right there and tapped into this area. So this is also another area that I'm looking at for gold price to turn around. So this is also our point of interest that I'm currently also looking at. So I'm gonna see what if price steps into this area right there. I'm gonna wait for clear confirmation showing us that gold wants to move to the downside. So currently right now this piece of price action right there, if you just trade that, you can also, as you can see, gold give us this drop and then it pushed to the upside, giving us a clear break of structure, and it retraced into our a 4-hour order block and it pushed to the upside, taking out this high right there. As you can see, gold is currently in this pullback phase. Gold has stepped into this area right there, so we can still expect a push to the upside. So what is very important is that we're going to see how the market is opening tonight. So gold could open to the downside and then we can see price move to the upside, targeting this point of interest in our order block right there. So when price reach this zone right there, that is the 4060 level and 4080. So this is also for me a selling point where I want to look for selling opportunities. But in order for me to take that sales, I have to get a clear confirmation on gold. So I'm gonna wait for clear confirmation on gold to target this 4-hour swing low. But if you don't get a clear confirmation, that extreme order block right there is where I also want to look for selling opportunities. So we have two areas to look for selling opportunities. So, and for those, as we can see, as you can see, for those that are trading patterns, they will clearly say that this is a bear flag right there. So we still expect gold to touch this trend line, push to the upside. But what you have to keep in mind is that trend lines is very subjective. So we can clearly see around this area right there. This area right there, gold was giving us equal lows, and that is also liquidity resting below that area. So this is how equal lows goes. Gold just created that equal lows right there. So gold might take out this area, but first, what my expectation is that I want to sell from this area or our extreme order block. So I'm gonna look for confirmation around that area. So let me just remove that. I'm gonna wait for clear confirmation around this area to target this swing low right there. So yeah guys, this is my analysis on gold. So if you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe because I'm gonna do more live analysis on gold. So this is my gold. We can still on Monday we can still expect a push to the upside, and then during midweek, Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday, we're gonna see another drop on gold. So the only time when this setup will be invalidated is when we take out this swing high right there. And then if we take out this swing high right there, we're gonna expect, if gold trends to the upside and it takes out this high right there, this swing high right there, this will indicate that we now gold have turned bullish. So we're gonna look now for bullish opportunities to the upside, targeting the all-time highs. But after price takes out this swing high right there, we're gonna look for a pullback into our structure, and then we're gonna look for buying opportunities targeting these all-time highs. So but for now, as for current market structure, gold is still bearish. As for this current market structure, gold is still bearish. So this is my take, guys. We're gonna hopefully also invalidate this order block right there. So 3,700 is the target. 3,700 is the target. So it's all about being patient, waiting for the market to reach your area, and then you just have to execute and see how the trade is playing out. But for now, this is my analysis on gold. On Monday, we're gonna still expect a push to the upside, and then we're gonna see clear. Then we have to wait for confirmation in our point of interest or our extreme order block targeting our swing line. So guys, this is my take. Comment what your thoughts are, what you expect for the current market, for the current trend on gold. Are you a buyer? Are you a seller? And if you want me to do more videos, just hit comment in the comment section, and I'm gonna do that. So guys, take care, have a blessed week, and go grind and make money.